Hi guys, I'm talking to one of my friends. He and I are talking about a big tournament coming up for 40K that we're thinking about going to, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Den. Today's going to be another episode of Elden Ring. Last thing I remember is the game was laggy, not the stream. That was the game. That was the game, by the way, guys. I'm doing circles because I'm making sure of the lag. Okay. So, yeah, last time we did this, I died. Big whatever over there. Okay. Let's go. Let's just sprint. It's giant torch dude that I died to last time, so. Okay, that's not cool. I don't know how many runes I had, honestly. Poke your leg out. Or not. I think 36,000 is a good bet. Alright. So chat doesn't riot. Look, the lamp. It's on. Praise the dog, cool and all, but where's the rock? Is it back out there with that thing? Where be the rocks? High rock? Hmm. Wait. This looks familiar. Also, to be fair, roommate has also played Elden Ring, so, and I've seen him play a little bit. Not enough to really have spoilers, but thanks for the free runes. What's this? I mean, I know what this is right here. I'm talking about what is this area. Could you go away, please? Thank you. Apparently he doesn't learn their lesson. Apparently. But how you guys been? I know I take my Monday, I know I take the day off at least once a week. What was that? What is that? Did you know, stop that? Oh. Well, I don't like that. Just stop, please. With all your shenanigans, please stop. Also, I'd like to know how far of you in between. So honestly, I'm probably going to beat up a few mobs here and there. I could go back and just get the one that was there, but at this point now, I'm just like, let's just get the ones that's here. Really? It's still none? Isn't it supposed to be groups of them, but it does? Maybe I'm misremembering. Well, there's a fragment. I didn't know. I was actually looking for those. I don't know how many I have right now. I really don't. Yeah. I need one more. There's a lever ahead. There's a lever right there. Also, for chat riots. Where am I? Well, let's look around, I guess. It's on. Where am I going? You. Not super strong, that's so. Or maybe my blessings are high enough that I'm actually getting to a point where they're a little easier now. They're not like the easiest thing ever, but they're easy enough that it's like you can handle them pretty quickly. Divine bird feather. I guess the bird is the word. Or am I ready? Am I ready for what? By the way, this is. No. Scarlet Rot? Looks like it. No. Okay. It is Scarlet Rot. Well. Oh, that's why. Where? No. No, whatever you were doing. Just now. High pillar mask. Creepy. He probably found out I was telling whoever to attack. What we got from me, little dude? Little? I'm bigger than you. Well, I say you're little. But you have the personality of an insect. That's threads. Oh, it's their spell, effectively. Scarlet Bud. Also, right quick, I just need to get my Capri Sun's going. Well, there's Scarlet Buds. I assume that's a crafting material of some sort. Interesting. It was down further. Alright, so... Oh, is that why... Is that why I was forced off of Torrent earlier? Is because the invader? Not because of rot? I'm still looking around a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. What do we have around here, I wonder? Nothing of big note. But I do want to get up. Yeah. Race site that's next to a boss room. What boss is this? Might as well. Got that up. Now we just need to use our shield buff. That. Sensor. I'll do centipede person. Ah. You know, could you leave Oro alone? That'd be great. Well, I couldn't get to the front because, you know, she decided to position herself perfectly. Honestly, well done, AI. Well done. You played me as a fiddle. Okay. I need range. Oh, come on. Coal's actually not doing too bad either. It says try fire, but I'm like, coal's not doing too bad either. Okay, you hurt. You hurt, we make you pay for that. Finally, can I get this? There we go. That's a good hit. I'm smart enough to get out of the way at least. Okay. Oh, I forgot about explosions. Okay, I'm still getting built up right now. That's a reveal. There we go. It wasn't that bad. And also, and then there's my friends like Nurgle, who thought I would be probably afraid of that one. Nah. That one was whatever. See, the thing is I'm not afraid of centipedes. I'm not afraid of things with many legs. I'm afraid of spiders. And I'm not afraid of them because of their legs. I'm afraid of them because of them. I do have enough, so let's go ahead and level up. Well done indeed. So what's further this way, I wonder? You know what? Yes, praise that I did it indeed. That fight was more of a, I just needed range, so honestly Lance was the best bet for me. Granted, the rapier did do okay, did do well for me. Didn't do what I needed to, but I mean, I'm not surprised. Considering all that what just happened. And what she's supposed to be like in charge of. Which is rot, essentially. Oh, so I had to go here anyways. So we're lifting the shadows off the place? That's what's happening? Wait, were you there before? Wait, I'm getting summoned. Right? That was different. Was not expecting that. Where am I? Yeah, I don't have a plus thing. Not available to me at the moment. Where am I? Near Elden. Where a strong foe. Shield makes my life so much easier. People wonder why I don't run. People wonder why I don't run, you know, the typical dodge builds. Well, that's because I don't enjoy being killed for making a single mistake. So that's why you run 60 figure. It doesn't change the fact. What's all this about? What's all this? What is this? Taco? Taco. Takoyaki sounds good right now. Where's the... There it is. Wait, I'm actually curious. How many runes do I have right now? Not my... How many of these do I have? A good bit. A good bit. Also, before I forget, I'm going to go to the grate. People lost grace. Alright, so what do we got here? We have a halberd. That looks like a spear to me. How's that a halberd? Whatever. And then we got butterflies. Butterfly kisses. You know what? Anyways. I'm going to take the butterflies. Probably never going to use it. At least in this run. Game's lagging. Not you guys. The game's lagging. Oh boy. Okay. I was about to say, I thought the game crashed first. Excuse me. That would have been bad. But at least the game autosaves like as you go, so it doesn't. I wouldn't have lost too much progress. I would have lost like minimal, if anything. Now, again, granted, if the game file's corrupt, then I'm in trouble. Also, little funny story. Nothing super impressive, but was actually at. Oh crap! I just realized I didn't. Son of a bi. Anyways, what I was going to say was that I was over at my local game store yesterday, and they actually sell Capri Suns there too. So you know I had to go buy one. Where was I? Okay, let's go back a little bit. I think the Church of the Bud is where we were before we fought the Rot Beast. I think. Okay, can we not have it nighttime? Because it gets insanely dark at night. Right. Okay, that was where we were. This is where I wanted to go. Something's over there. Something's right there. The only thing I hate about the running around is that it makes it super easy to lose track of one of them. And the one that you lose track of is the one that hits you in the back. It's smart, but at the same time, I hate it. At least when there's multiple of them. When it's just one of them, it's whatever. Not that big a deal. But when it's multiple of them, you have to deal with it once, then it's a bit of a problem. Just spam range. But when they back themselves into a corner like this, then there's no problem. Easy. Ah, game was lagging again. Did they even... Game's lagging again. Just so I don't use a consumable. Because I rather have my consumables for boss fights and stuff like that. They're a lot faster, a lot easier to throw out. Well, rushing in is required ahead. Okay. First hidden path I've encountered. I wasn't expecting that. But honestly, I think we're just gonna move on now. Okay, so we're here. So we're here. And something's behind this door, I assume. But I have to find the way. Or is there a door? Or is it a door? No, it's an elevator. What's here? So is there any purpose to the golden seeds besides flask? Out of curiosity. Can I? No, I cannot. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I am. I am back in here. Okay, we're going back then. That's where that led. Makes sense. Wait. Can't have chat rioting. Must have lamp. Chat must have lamp. I must have them have a lamp. So that's where that leads. So now where? To the left, I guess? Up the stairs? I don't know. I guess we're going to explore around. As I have no clue where I'm going. I have no guides. I have nothing. I am just exploring. That's hell. I guess I'm going down. I feel like I'm taking the elevator. It's up with. I feel like I'm riding an elevator. It's up, going up and down, up and down. Wait, first off, what? Excuse me. Let there be battle. Thanks. Man, my game is being terrible today about lag. Yeah, my game is lagging so much today. Alright. The one that said beware your left. Beware your right, though. There's nothing on. They lied. Well, there's something to the left right there. That's for certain. No clue what it is. Ow. One at a time, one at a time. You get your chance. Yeesh. Weird spirit, Ashley. Make my summons stronger? What's that all about? Yeah, I saw that. Well, that was worthless. Beware, right indeed, if they actually realized I was here. And then beast bones. Yeah. Hello. Oh! Jesus Christ, that scared me. That's no dog. Human fly. Oh joy. Can you please get off me? Can I? Yes, I can. We have learned 3 is too much. 2 is just enough. To be like, I could do this. Another revered ambush, or revered ash, excuse me. So we should be able to at least buff our spirit summons now. Good. Okay, we're good. I don't know how many I need to get a buff on my spirits now, but I do know that I have, I believe, 3 now. Hold on. Yeah, I have 3 now. So even if it did require 3, I have at least enough for 1. And even if it... Hello. Can you please back off? I'm just glad you guys aren't being absolute jerks. That's all I can say. I'm glad you guys are not being absolute jerks. If you're being absolute jerks, well, I might have some words. Dab. Unfortunately, not enough. But it's a good start. 2 more hits. Did it? The golden tinder. Okay. Lightning proof pickled liver. What do I need lightning for? Well, obviously for the lightning enemies, but I mean, like... Okay, but where is the next one? Is there even any in the DLC? Besides the dancing lion. Because I've already defeated the dancing lion. The dancing lion is... Oh, that follows me. That's definitely holy damage. Offer healing? Well, they don't, that's for certain. Be wary of strong foe. What strong foe? Can I? Even worth it? I can't tell from here. Okay, I see what. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Interesting. Ooh. Try not to rush. I don't see any enemies. Okay, this is just back the way we came. Okay. Good to know. That way is just death. Gotcha. Okay. I gotta control myself. Because they are starting to get a little thin here, but... Not sneaky enough, but... Sneaky. Not sneaky enough to not have them notice me, that is. Spira. Mm-hmm. Oh, here. Right. I didn't even see this guy. Nothing worth note, but... Well, for some people it might be. For me, it's like, eh. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're back to where we started. Onward. Ah. Lightning proof for liver indeed. Good thing I've dealt with worse. Wait, don't I already have that? Or is it different? It's different. It actually added stat. Hold on, it actually added stats? Holy crap, it does. Adds 3. This one adds 4. Huh. Did not know that. Good to know. And depends on who you ask about that guy being weak. Excuse me. Like for me personally, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to speed past with this person. Is that how that works? Sadly, I cannot, so... I didn't realize the evil was right there. I think I can ignore these guys? Yeah. Now I love the fact when the game lags. Ah, so he's back alive again. Ow. I want to know how he did that, but whatever. I assume this is holy damage that these things do. So we're gonna put on some buffs. There. Evil thing. Oh, I see it. Unless you're talking about... Oh, not another... God dang it. Well, the message was literally right at the door, so I couldn't even get a chance to read it. I prefer not to seek death. All my fears. I still don't think I have enough runes for a level up, because I think it's like 400 now for me. 17. Yeah, nowhere near enough. Because this in itself is only like 40,000 runes. So yeah, no. Nowhere near enough. But we do have enough for a... Okay, so it was 3 now. And we are at Blessing 13. Not the highest, I don't think, but it's still decent. So where am I? Get screwed. I hate you. Revenge indeed. All the revenge on that thing. Bird indeed. I wonder what the limit that was. Well, as far as magic in general, so. Magic in general tends to do some nasty stuff. At least we got the other one down in time. What's this? Smithing stone. Getting a lot of smithing stones. Not a bad thing. What bird? What bird? What do you got for me? Okay. So, where am I going? I mean, I'm not going back down. I'm going back down because I didn't explore in here. Another revered spell. Wait, I just realized something. There we go. My chat always complains about how the game is too dark, which honestly I have my brightness set to max and it's still super dark. So, not surprised. Okay. I think that's one. Yeah, that's one. I need two more. And Defiant Strong. Like, for this guy, for me, like, he's not that bad. Oh, he's the ice version instead. Okay, these might be a little more annoying. But he's not that bad. Now, Sunworm Stone. What the hell is that? I assume some kind of material, but, you know. What am I? Climbing this? I'm probably gonna regret this. It's down. Stuff. Horned Warrior Ashes. And what is this? Neutralizing. Okay. Wait, which one was neutralizing? Not the one I'm using. Precious item ahead. Where are you up? I mean, Silverhorn is the drop increase chance? I think. Honestly, yeah, not terrible. Not terrible indeed. What was a noise? I mean, I'm going to try attacking because I want to break stuff. So yes, I will try attacking. Except for I'm going to roll. I'm heavy enough. I admit it. My guy's a big dude. Wait, what was that? It's all shiny. Well, where's shiny? Because I probably... Oh my god. I keep seeing shiny, I swear. For so, like, the briefest of moments. And then when I look back, it's not there. Ranged battle? Oh, I see. Can I climb up that? No. Yeah, no. I mean, I can sort of climb it? But I'm better off not trying. In case I'm completely off kilter here. If I'm completely off kilter, then I'm just dead. I don't want to be dead. That doesn't sound fun. Oh, I had to go that way. Oh. Oops. Well. Oh well. I'm just gonna have to live and deal with it. This light's probably not full. Probably what's going on. Trying to figure out where it's. Yeah, it goes. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh. The nice thing about this light is that it doesn't get very hot. Okay, that's fair. Oh wait, that's right. It needs to be like right in front of my face. Yeah. It's helping like 0. I do. look at the stream. Oh man. I'm just gonna move on. Let's go. You keep seeing precious item, but I'm like, okay. I don't reach that. Yeah, I don't reach that. I just, yep. Wait. Maybe this is fine because I think the way I went, it technically is a shortcut then. This allows me to wait. No? I thought that. But he responds. I'm trying to get off because it's blinding me. And the camera is used to it being on, so. You know what? I'm trading it off today because it's blinding me and the camera wants to be a pain in my butt. Stupid birds. I don't mind being on camera, I really don't. But when the light's blinding me, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't. Game's difficult enough without being blinded. I'm surprised he doesn't come after me. Okay, so really? Man, you have a massive distance for that kind of stuff, dude. This isn't for a victory dance, this is literally I'm just wanting to spin. Literally just wanted to spin. Nothing more. Right, forgot about you. Forgot about you too. Alright, where are my runes? Big Graphed Scion in my head, but I'm like, wait. I just saw that door. I literally just saw the door. Let's go back down. Yeah, technically a strong foe, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that was a grab. Okay. Oh, great. Lagging at the perfect time. What's up? Okay, fair enough then. They did say strong foe. They meant it. The problem with that is I have to go all the way back through that again now. Every time. Without fail, we must do that. So that's how you do it. Excuse me. If they're getting up like this, birds are easy to deal with. Excuse me. So many forced enemies along the way. Yeesh. No way, all stab. Okay, before we go forward, or down, I guess, I'm checking to see if there's a gray side around. 'Cause I'm tired of running that all the time. Keep our guard up, but we also need to make sure we don't keep our guard up too much, because if we do, our stamina gets absorbed the minute it's absorbed. Nice. I'm not trying to go too far ahead. I'm just trying to say there. I figured there was one, just didn't know where. I figured there was one soon. Like there was something in me that was just saying, there's a great side nearby. And I know, I'm just letting you know, I do not have a guide up at all. Like, I don't have that thing up. Okay, was that the third one or was that the second one? I think it was the second. Yeah, the second. The second is fine. Okay, now we're not having to travel that entire thing every time. We'll have to face this guy here, right here, but that's fine. Comparatively. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, go down the elevator after we pull the lever. I just realized I don't have the freaking lantern on. Let's pull the lever. This time, when we go down, excuse me, before we go into here, that's where this guy is. immediately starts over grab. Oh, this one's good parry and stuff like that. Well, this one's he's gotten running now. There we go. Screw you. Seriously. And only 2,000 runes. Okay. Just kidding. Well, they did say precious item. That's a precious item indeed. That 100% is a precious item. Oh man. Wait, where am I going? You know what, whatever. Actually, let's go back down. I want to see what that item is. And it's not super far drop when I get the Grave Bird Helm. Okay, that's actually a further drop than I thought it was. That might actually kill me. I just realized I do not have my normal setup on. Oops. It's okay. That might have killed me without the equipped on that, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and put back our normal item on, which is recovery stamina speed, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, readjusting myself 1 second. Okay. Yeah, my mic a little bit closer than that. There we go. Okay. Actually, let me move it a little bit over this way. Just because I am still facing towards the screen. So if it sounds a little weird, apologies. I'm testing this setup for the first time. Or the way it is right now. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Let me check something. So at the grave site, I'm going to rest for a second. But actually, I'm not going to rest quite yet. I'm going to actually grab some runes right quick. I'm going to use what runes I have. So it's over by a good bit, but still. Okay. Then yeah, it's over by like 30,000. Yeah. So now I'm going to stay seated at the grave site for just a moment because I want to look up one. There is one thing I want to specifically look up. I know. Okay, so there's the two-headed turtle talisman. I know of it. It is. I knew it was in the DLC. But I don't know where it's at. It's inside a cave, beneath a waterfall, guarded by enemies, just east of Rivermouth Cave. Rivermouth Cave is where? I would prefer a map, please. Okay. It adds so much. Where Mouth Cave? River Mouth Cave, Elden Ring. I just want to know where the hell it is. So it's like right here? Where am I located right now? The cleansing chamber out. Alright, let's go here and see if I can't get to it. I doubt it. Feels like it's too easy. Or maybe it is just that easy, but they were showing the way if I haven't gotten this far yet or something. I don't know. Wait, is that 3 or 2? It's 2. It might be down in the water. Or whatever's down there. That's nice. Not what I'm hoping for, but it's still nice. Yeah, it's down there. Oh boy. Okay, where is that map? Someone showed a map of. essentially how to get there. So you start off over at a castle front. Have to go like around here. We go to around here to come out effectively around here to essentially get where I'm at. We're gonna put that marker right there. All right, because I really want this talisman. This is a really good talisman for my build. Okay, so 2 is right there, so we go to 2. Let me go on and get off. There we go. Well, there's also an item over here, so we'll take it. Okay. I see it. Yeah, I saw the path down. It's not very convoluted if all I have to do is just find it. Takes a little, but okay, so that not I think it would be nothing I would have found on my own. That would have definitely taken an incredibly long time. Is there an item right here? No. And right here, though. And I fell down further than I would like to have. Wrong thing. So I saw something about poison flowers. That ring's in here. Excuse me. What is that? What did it say? Ah. Things were not helpful. Beware of rolling. Well, you would have fallen off if I did, so yeah, correct. Okay. See, what I didn't look up was the path through and such like that, but what I did look up is how to get there just on the map. Sometimes that's all you really need. Sometimes you just need general directions. Sent from my roommate. Yeah, I was, but it's not important. It's not that my roommate's messages aren't important, just the one that he sent me is not important enough for me to have to answer it while I'm streaming. If it was like, if it involved like grocery lists or something like that, then I'd be like, okay. Oh, we had enough for the. Okay. What is the highest blessing for that, by the way? For the spirits. I've heard that 20 is the highest for the tree blessing, whatever it's called. Whatever you want to call it. But what's the highest for the spirit blessing? Is it like 10 or is it 20? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either one. I think I'm already at 10, so that means I'm at, if 10 is the max, then I'm already at max. If not, then that means I've got some work to do still. Okay, that was my own dumb fault. Oh. Well. How many of you have I faced in the time of my gameplay phase now? What I want to know. He's my other rival. It's this guy along with the tree sentinels are my rivals. The horn Byron? What is that? Uses FP to summon a vengeful spirit surrounding caster. But that sounds vengeful, so it sounds like it would actually do something bad to me too. I don't want that. I don't want to be hurt. That's why I'm a tank build. Excuse me. Alright, evil things. As long as they're not doing grabs, we're good. But when they start doing grabs, then it's all bets off. All bets off. Oh. I'm still on my horse. Whoops. I'm still on torrent. What was I here? Oh, there's a lot of you here. I would like to know. I hate these things.
I'm dead. I'm surprised I'm not dead, I should say. Those things legitimately suck. Oh, I see where I am. I could. Some crabs. How close am I? Pretty close. This it? Okay, he's actually just wasn't actually following me. Yep, this is it. Okay, cool. Now we go find my talisman that I really want. And it's ours. Not a clue what's in here. Just know that my talisman's in here. Man. The item makes it to where I really want the... Well, yeah. I don't like this. I'm sorry, puppies. I'm sorry. Well, that was wasteful. But at the same time, whatever. Let's see. Smart puppy. But when I saw you, like, yeah. It was pretty obvious. Very smart, though. Good puppy. Too bad you had to... But bad at the same time because you tried to attack me. You don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, very likely. Not pen and path indeed, though. Okay. All right. Shadow room, that's it. Ah, well. Nope, okay. Sorry, I stopped because I heard my door. Oh, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of them. Okay, well, let's see. My faith is still higher, so honestly, I think it's just this. Yeah, I think we just do this. And then we pull one at a time. Oh, it's these guys too. Yeah, definitely really want to fight these guys. I love it. Oh. Wait, wrong button, that's why. Wait, wrong button. There we go. Two. This will take some time, but there's a lot of them, so honestly, we play smart, not foolish. I know that's asking a lot from me, but how many there are? We kind of have to go with that. Okay, let's go for you next. Come on. Go on. What you got for me? Well, that sucked. Back up a little bit. It's got a toothpick, brother. It's just stuck in your mouth, though. That might have been a risky one. Yeah. Started moving faster. Damn. Not enough? That's enough. More string. Good lord, how many are there? If I had higher faith, I'd say I probably would have wave gold them, but I think there's just a little too. Really? Get over here. Okay, I guess we're not going for that. Let's go for the plain and simple. Good old 1-2. Okay. Doing. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I have 5 left. I could take on minimum 3 by myself. Or maximum 3, I mean, by myself. There's currently, it looks like 6, maybe 7. Not including this one right here. A little bit longer, guys. Not much longer. Come on. You don't have to take forever. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. There we go. A little bit. Took a little bit, but got there. Okay, but we still need to take out some more. I'm gonna say one more. And immediately turns left. Well, my left, his right. Weird. Alright, any more in sight? Glad setting in blood doesn't cause blood loss. Well, I took out more than I thought I could, but yeah, that was roughly about right. Wait, what did it say? Time for holy. Okay. Well, let's at least make sure we got our buffs on. Okay. Ow. I'm starting to wonder if I was just a mist that was falling or something like that. That works. The Blood Fiend Hexer Ash. Okay. Wait, where's the turtle? No, where's the turtle? Oh man. What about an empath or something like that I missed? Probably. Okay, let me look up a thing. Okay. So wait, it's not in here? I was misinformed. So it's like northwest of here? Oh, it's kind of up. It's just way too dark in the game for it to be me to be doing the night. It's way too dark. Speaking of dark, lamp. All right, let me get rid of those. Where's my lance? There it is. Okay, it's over this way somewhere. Look for a waterfall, and it's behind the waterfall. Speaking of waterfall. Is that why the tortoise thing isn't here? Do they drain your stamina like crazy? Hi, friend. The two-headed turtle. It's double friend. I mean, yeah. Okay. No, thank you. All right, so where's the pearl drake? Was pearl drake shield or something like that? Oh, the pearl shield talisman. Sorry. Pearl shield talisman. Versus pearl drake. +3. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, the Pearl Drake is better for general play because the Pearl Shield requires guarding, but I guard all the time anyways. So where's the Pearl Shield Talisman? This is the Pearl Shield Talisman. Small Mesmer soldier camp west of the ancient ruins base, Site of Grace. Ancient ruins base, site of grace. Ancient ruin base, grace, and it's camp west of it. Make sure you guys have their lamp. Don't want you guys, you know, losing your minds. How's that? That's one of these guys. Oh yeah, that's holy cow, that's a lot faster. Or at the very least, it feels a lot faster. Is it? Yes, it is. Thanks for the help. Too bad you're still gonna try to fight me. If you just ran away, I would have left you gone. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, but yeah. This is very good. And the plus 3 is even better. But this is insanely good. Because according to what I'm reading, the plus 3 is a passive 11% boost, while the Pearl Shield Talisman itself is a massive 20%, but the thing is you have to be guarding. So if I'm accidentally not guarding, yes, technically the Pearl Drake is better, but overall, like, for me, the Pearl Shield makes so much more sense. But now we have essentially the talisman setup that we want. We have it perfected. And honestly, it feels good. It feels so good. Alright, let's go back to where we were before we start our little journey. So if I'm correct, this way was back towards... Yes. And I would like to note that that strong foe is not there. Alright, also make sure lantern's on because, you know, chat wants its lamp. Chat likes the lamp. Did I turn this on? I did not. Well, time to fix that. Tarnish the head. Honestly, yes, it could be sadness. You're absolutely right.
It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree desired all along. The clashing of the favored minds, such that one would prevail. So be it. If I'm facing Mikula's kind, then I will run you through whoever you need. Don't tarry now.
I don't know if I lost my buff like right as I went in.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this. It was an honor to face the world.
Well, that sucked. He literally came in way too late. But the good news is they gave me a chance to get my runes back, so there we go. Do I have to face them? I do. Oh well. Oh wait, I just realized. I need... Wait, really? Well, okay. Good thing that's not super far away. They only bar the way forward, but they do not bar the way. Okay. Good to know. So they do bar the way, but they only bar the way forward. So let's make sure that we have a cooperator summoned. Golden Vow.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this.
I was trying to prevent that, but it didn't happen. That's so annoying.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo.
I can't fathom your convictions.
Well, that's gonna be annoying. Especially since I have to redo that or re-grab my flask every time. So the treats, if it treats an invasion, interesting. But it makes sense. How many runes do I have? 200,000. I don't think I have a lot of big rune things, right? Yeah, I don't. That's unfortunate. Okay. I might have enough time to do my buffs in the actual thing, but yes, please. Right, divine fortification still helps a lot. Alright. Then we put our spell shield on.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Nightmare and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this.
This is gonna be rough.
I stand blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mo. Righteous tarnished, it appears that our interests have aligned. My soul is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now, my blade.
We will bleed the hell out of you.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as I did. I stepped forward and down.
How readily the sensation returns, the runaway spirit of war.
Make the world. Thanks.
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with more too. Jesus. I'm currently at 500,000 runes. Okay, I see something off to the left. I'm going to grab that first, and then we're going to go back. Master head, eh? Alright, we're going to actually go back. We're going to grab... What we're going to do is we're going to go rest at the Graphed site. Because we used up some materials, plus we also want to level up. That's the biggest thing. We want to level up. We have 20 arcane now. Oh, you know what I never did? I never went to do Melania's Divine Tower. Crap. Oh well. Alright. Likely pathetic sort, and then also let there be tears. Yeesh. Jeez, guys. Be any more cruel than that? Yeesh. What was that noise? Up we go, up we go. Oh wait. Water.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter. Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
Doing.
Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
I started sprinting because I thought I was gonna have. It was one of those evil. I have a million of these coming your way, sir. So you have to die. Oh. This is it, eh? Wait, I need to check something. 13 and 7. Alright. So, depending on how this fight goes, I'm probably going to grind off screen to get the other ones. Okay, that's just false and you even know it. I don't think he uses holy. He could, but I could be very wrong very easily. Alright, let's give it a try. And if there's a cutscene, hands are off the hands off the controller.
And champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my Lord Brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
That's not an intro, what is? that feels so good. He's still a very grumpy boy. Hands off. Hands off controller.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned.
Hey, Furious. Yep, we're at Radon.
Tarnished one.
This is also first try still.
Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world,
To be fair, my camera decided to act up.
forward to us.
My camera, like the light I have was actually blinding me.
Nicola,
And because I turned it off, the camera decided to act up. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's still me. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. I started trying to get back out too late. Oh crap.
will miss you.
So that's the, okay, so that's the grab.
Aided by compassion.
This is what the Let Me Tank Him build has been built for. The Legend of Let Him Tank Me. Let me tank him. Did I just go through him? Oh, we have 5 frames during that. When I start seeing that, I need to just start running. Wouldn't be a fight without aura. Okay, I think that's what happened. I think I see what happened there. Come on. Oh, he was aiming at him. Alright, really? Uh-oh. Is that the, I think it is? Better watch out for those. The grab. I am so hyper focused right now. No, that okay. So that's the grab.
The old order. Let us go together.
Yep. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay. So now that we're out of the fight, let me try to see if I can't bring the camera back up. Okay, it looks like it's better. Let me.
Okay, well, you got a mini mode out of it, so I mean, whatever, I guess. Yeah. I didn't see it in time. I didn't completely reach. Oh my god, it's still super dark. God damn it. Fine. We're gonna half blind ourselves for this fight. I'm moving the light some to hopefully help, but it's not. Okay, so I'm trying, guys. I'll turn it down a little bit just so it's not as blinding. There we go. Okay, but that was a hell of an attempt. That was a hell of an attempt. Just yeah, exactly. I'm messaging my roommate right quick because I think he would be interested in seeing this. Apparently, I'm just completely syncing off of that. Alright, so let's go back in. Okay, so the second part of the fight definitely had holy parts to it. The first part of the fight, not so much. That. But, well, that's why. I did it too early. Okay. Alright, but now I know the animation for that. Whoops, wrong thing. Helps out.
We're done. It's a pleasure to see you. After all this time,
God, I'm so all over the place right now.
you not belong to you. Lord Mold will have you taken.
You dare disrespect me, Radon? Well, I'm gonna disrespect you back! Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have time to activate it, so... That's a grab. Okay, I don't...
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Okay. I was trying to get the timing down, but I actually did it just slightly too late there. Okay, I didn't mean to roll there.
Okay, I'm getting greedy there. That's a grab. I'm trying to let my stamina recover some. I didn't get any time. That's great, Grip. I don't know how long I have for that, so I'm going to back off. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Second try! That grab is terrifying. That grab is terrifying. The let me tank him build. Let me tank him build is insane. It is like oh my god. If you haven't seen it yet, watch The Legend of Let Me Tank Him. And it's a video that has like 1.9 million views, if not like almost 2 million at this point now. And he just solos freaking Radon. He absolutely solos the entire fight. Radon is made look easy because Tank is a king. Holy hell. So what? So what now? Wait. Now that I've... What happens? Wait, what am I doing? Actually, I think I could block the meteor. Go near the entrance? Okay. I think I could block the meteor. I just gotta... have to aim properly. I think. What's this? What is this? Touch memory. That's a cutscene-like thing if I ever seen one.
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Circlet of light. What is that piece of equipment? What is that? It's a piece of equipment, all right. There should have been more blood loss attacks by Radon because Rogue was in his body, but he only does one. Honestly, fair enough. I can accept that. Wear on head. Didn't see it. There it is. It's pretty meh. Actually, no, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. But it's definitely not great. At least not for what I do. fair. That's fair. Okay, so I need about another 40,000? I might have enough. I might, keyword. Let me go check that. No, actually I don't. I do not. Not at all. Because I have like, what? Well, 2 is 1,000. Well, if it's over 2 is 1,000. That's about what, 10,000? Yeah, no. And then this is another 10,000 plus 10,000 plus 15,000. Yeah, it's only 25,000. Yeah, around that. 25, 35, anywhere in there. But yeah, freaking let me tank and build. Honestly, my math may be off too, so, but 25,000 does sound about right. But yeah, the fight isn't easy. Why don't you have flank or strength that stacks up with golden vow? Because I never found it, to be fair. That's that's the problem, is I never found it. I didn't explore as much, because here's what ended up happening. The big thing that really happened during my campaign is that I ended up wanting to, because there was a whole bunch of Elden excuse me. Excuse me. So the big thing is that I saw a lot of Elden Ring videos, but there was a lot more of them that I wanted to watch that had spoiler content to the specific ending that I wanted to do, but I couldn't watch those videos, so I had to try to be patient. And as I kept going along, I kept on finding out more and more, and I'm like, I really want to see now I really want to see these videos. I really want to see these videos. So I ended up starting to rush a little bit. And because I started rushing, I didn't get everything that I got. Like the only reason I ended up getting Golden Vow in the first place was because of the Elden Beast. The Elden Beast fight legitimately was like, okay, yeah, I need to start grabbing some of this stuff. So I grabbed Golden Vow, and I had already had Holy Note Fortification for the fight, so I didn't need that. And I didn't need Scholar's Shield because I already got that, because that was something I intended to grab from the beginning anyways. So by the time I actually ended up finishing my campaign, I had done maybe 100, 120 hours in, roughly about maybe 130. But like, I've heard that it's supposed to take a lot longer if you explore, look for everything, all that good stuff. So the big thing that ended up happening was that I rushed. I rushed a lot. But at the same time, I rushed because by the time I actually was fighting the Elden Beast, I was level, I think it was like 213, something like that. I was like like somewhere, I think it was like close to 200 something when I fought the Elden Beast. I had to double check, but essentially I ended up looking, and I was just like, yeah, let's just go. So when I finally beat the Elden Beast, I was like, I immediately dived into the DLC, like the next up. Actually, no, not the next episode. During that episode, I ended up diving into the DLC. I definitely looked around, explored some, but I definitely like sped through a little bit because I was just like, I didn't have a general direction. I kind of was like, I don't like this perusing. I don't like perusing around without purpose. I like, and yes, it's like, oh, you could be looking for the blessings and stuff like that, but that's the thing. It just, if I don't find these things, I'm just dying for no reason then. Because by the time where I'm at level wise, I need so many runes. Like, so dying is even more punishing. And because of the DLC's difficulty, I was dying a lot. So I was just losing runes. So it just got really frustrating. So the biggest thing, long story short, is that I was just rushing a lot, and that was my biggest weakness. So my weapon is a graphic great sword. It was in the middle, but good enough. I just do it. I could do it without changing my belt. That's fair. My build was essentially tank from the start. I did end up restarting once, though. I did end up restarting one time. And that, if you actually go back to my playlist, if you look at the first 3 episodes, those were effectively my actual first attempt at playing the game. And then I restarted my campaign because I saw a build that I was really interested in. So I ended up restarting because I wanted to try the build, which is the tank build. So I admit that some of the first episode of the restart was essentially hunting down every single boss I had already defeated in my initial campaign, and then go from there. From then, I had actually been. I don't know why I did it initially. Probably just because I was so into Elden Ring at the time that I actually wanted to play some on the side and set off stream, so it wasn't being important. But the problem with that is that I got not spoilers, but I had gone into certain fights already that I hadn't gone on stream. Like example, Godric. Godric was actually a fight that I actually ended up having already done off stream. So that's why when I went on stream, first time win. Oh look, I had done the first time on stream, but in truth, I already fought Godric once off stream, hence Godric was so easy for me initially. So I ended up deciding to say, I'm going to stop playing my side playthrough, and I'm going to play this as much as first time playthrough as I possibly can without looking up too much. And that's kind of what it's become of this campaign. And I tried New Game Plus someday. Who said we're going to start someday? I was doing my little my explanation of what exactly has transpired with this. But essentially, long story short, I have effectively done 3 campaigns this entire time I started playing Elden Ring again. But this is the one that I have gotten the furthest with, and this is the one that is truly the first time playthrough. Like, a lot of the things I have been through I had never seen before. Like example, one of the things that I had fought on stream that for the first time I remember it was like episode 5. It was the spirit tree avatar, or whatever it's called, the giant worm tree thing that I fought underground near the area where you first start off at. It's underneath that place where the place is the poison lake, and then the giant chariot going up and down the hall and such like that. Yeah, that area. That's the first time I fought that boss, and that's the first time we had fought a boss that didn't take up the entire stream, plus also go into the next episode. Yeah, first time help with minimal. Like, I definitely had a lot of help. I admit that. And honestly, thank you guys. Thank you guys for helping me, because honestly, we would have spent so many hours just piddling around doing nothing. And honestly, it would have sucked. I would have been miserable. I would have been bored out of my mind, honestly. I'm moving my screen a little bit so the camera's a little bit more focused my direction. Anyways, unless you are stuck. Yeah, which I did get stuck a lot. I did get stuck a lot. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so before we do this, let's go see what the remembrance is. I am curious what the remembrance is. Take board. Fair enough. But yeah, the whole goal of this stream was to get to the Let Me Tank and build and win with it, because it looked so much fun. The thing with Elden Ring for me is I don't enjoy dying a million times just to try to make progress. It infuriates me to no end. So that's why a tank build is perfect for me. That is why I went tank build first run. I have heard it is definitely the easy mode of the game, but at the same time, I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. I do have one question, though, about New Game Plus. Do I lose my current runes? The runes that I have. Do I lose those? dominating. No, there was definitely times I definitely struggled. Like example, if you go back into episode, I want to say it was a recorded episode. I think it was episode 12. It was like I think it was like episode 11, 11 or 12. I ended up finding the Valiant Gargoyles as a tank build. It sucked. That episode also is an episode that technically went on for 6 hours, but you only see 3 hours of it, not because of editing, but because of corrupted video footage. So that was an episode that essentially went on for 6 hours, and more than 4 hours of it was just the Valiant Guardian or Gargoyle. Excuse me. Why don't you farm from Moke's place? Only one way to find out. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go do that right quick. Let's go at least get a level up, and then we'll go from there. Because it shouldn't take long. It really should not. Yeah, let's go at least get a level up. Finish the DLC. Congrats, Dan. Congrats, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate the congrats. I'll rematch what I missed, or rewatch what I missed. But you're officially a lot better than most players who usually quit when they get the Mesmer. Why do they quit when they get the Mesmer? Why do they quit when they get the Mesmer? I don't understand. Is it because it's that difficult? I mean, I can understand that logic. Because if it wasn't for tank build, I would have probably taken way longer. Alright, that's enough for level up. Mesmer without cheese is pain. Without cheese is pain? Wait, what cheese? What cheese? Actually, I think we're going to stop leveling Arcane, and there's a reason to that. It's not because I don't like leveling my Arcane. It's because the next run is actually going to be different. I want to check something before I continue. Yeah, but I did end up beating the DLC. I will say, Nurgle, for sake of purpose, I beat it on second try. Furious was here as witness. Cheese of a shield. The man's combos are so long that getting hit once is almost guaranteed death. Gotcha. Okay, so I don't know what I want for gear. Oh, I already have the gear that I probably would want to try out, so let's go ahead. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go then. So, what is this build you may speak of? You may be wondering, what am I going to do? Well, the next run is going to be even harder, not just because of New Game Plus. We will have also this as an option, but I'm going to be sticking it out with this. The cheese of okay, right, read that. Absolute Seminar it was. He almost grabbed you. Yeah, that's what ended up getting me the first time around. Was he got the grab, and I didn't realize it was a grab at the time. So by the time I realized, I was like, yeah. Oh, definitely. We're not done with Elden Ring yet. We're not done, guys. We're not done at all. Okay. So, what do you say we go become Ronnie's knight truly? What do you guys think?
Now, is it thy wish?
I honestly have no clue what the build looks like off the top of my head. But we're going to go ahead and make sure we have back to 60 vigor. Minimum. I don't know how much endurance I need, so I'm going to go ahead and say we'll do 40 endurance. Just to make sure. Put these back up. We'll put that back up. We'll put that back to 10. That's a 25. What is the cap for the soft cap for intelligence? Is it 80? Yeah, I'm doing that. What is the cap, the soft cap? 80 for intelligence? Hard to 70? Max and max is 80. Okay. I think I do want some more dexterity though, because of spellcasting, because we do want to do some spellcasting. Now we'll go ahead. We'll do this. We'll keep it at 40 because it's just nice and clean. Oh yeah, I do need to do mine though, don't I? Yeah. Hold on. Let me look up the stats for level 150. Crap. Now I'm gonna have to go find it again. I think it's on Discord. I think I have it on Discord. Hold on. Just for the sake of ease. We're literally looking for the guide the video right quick. Because I'm trying to figure out what it was again. Because the Moonlight Crusader guide. I just literally want to find off alt account. Okay, so level 50, 150, I should say. Yeah, level 150. Okay, so level 150 is 50 vigor, 20 mind, 28 endurance, 48 strength, 12 dexterity, 48 intelligence, 14 faith, and 9 arcane. That's the level 150 stats. According to this video, it's like 28, so what we'll do is we'll go, okay, so let's go ahead and get it to the stats that it has at minimum a level 150 for right quick. So let's go ahead and put out the stat numbers. We're just on the same page and we can work from there. Okay, dexterity can't go any lower because of my samurai starting, but that's fine. Faith was 14. I do want to go ahead and say I'm probably going to make it there. There's a few more levels. Okay, so Ronnie's Dark Moon needs 68 intelligence. Okay. Funny detail is that the moon spells you have all have significantly different requirements. Renala's is 60, Ronnie's is 61. Rolana's is 72. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll cap ourselves at 72 intelligence. And then if we decide to go further from there, we'll get further. I think what we'll do is, I don't know if we're gonna really want Golden Vow or not. Well, in case we do, we'll go ahead and put our faith at 25. Because that, I believe, is the minimum for Golden Vow, is it not? And then for Vigor, I honestly liked having the 60 Vigor, so we're going to keep that there. I think there is some spellcasting involved with this build, so we definitely want at least... I'm going to probably go ahead and say 30 Mind. Go from there. 30 Endurance. The Strength, Dexterity, I don't know if I need it for anything in particular specifically. So, but I am going to go ahead and increase it to 20, just to make sure. No, we're not going to cancel, actually. And then we'll put the rest back in the Strength. Okay. That, and now we have stats to still work with here. Nah, buffs are necessary pretty much. Okay. Okay, so I think what we could do is we put mine to 40. That way we have essentially the soft cap. And then we start working, and then our next level and next points at the level will go into endurance. I think that's how we're going to do this. I think it's exactly the same for both dexterity and strength. So I think you get the same amount of it no matter what. Am I planning on using a shield? Probably not, because there is spellcasting involved in this build. So what I'm going to do is, I think endurance is going to be 40, and then dexterity is going to go is my next stat I'm going to work on after that. Since it scales off of pretty much the stats the same. Stats the same, but at the same time there is argument to getting dexterity up higher, just because spellcasting gets faster with dexterity for some reason. Because I mean, if it's 10 signals with spells, then that makes sense on that front. And then, yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and squeeze that extra little right there. Okay. Yeah. We're not going to be as strong as I used to, but this is definitely going to be something.
Thou art now a sweeting, full, fine, and fair. My thanks for being born of my beloved egg, time and time again.
And then I do want to change my name. We're going to change it from Game Den to... No, we're no longer Barricade Barry. But I think we still keep with the Barry theme. What do you guys think? What would be a good Barry theme that involves based Barry, maybe? What was your favorite boss of the DLC? And why was it Romania? Okay, so if Romania is the centipede scorpion lady, if you're trying to get me for being like, oh, you were scared of her, weren't I? No, I wasn't. Not at all. I'm not scared of centipedes. Definitely not that. Bad Moon Berry? I actually like that. You know what? There you win. Bad Moon Berry works. I like Bad Moon Berry. Nah, we're not going to change that. We're just going to change our name. We're going to be Bad Moon Berry now. So instead of Barricade Berry, it is now Bad Moon Berry. Ah, crap with the mouse. Alright, guys. So, what we're going to do is we're going to... So, just to make sure, I keep all the spells I had, right? I keep all the spells? I also have 5 slots now, I just noticed that. I'm going to take off that, because we're not going to be using a shield. Not really, at least. We are going to be using... I think we're going to be using Ronnie's Dark Moon just because. Renella's Twin Moon, definitely good, but I don't know. I think I'm going to use Ronnie's Dark Moon just because. Wait, does it take up 2 spots? Wait a minute. Why do I have to... What? Interesting. Oh, I see. There's... Okay, I see. I see the slots there. First mission is to annihilate the horse rider in New Game Plus. Did we not start from the beginning? For Renella, though, you imagine your husband leave. Breaks your heart. Your daughter then marries the guy who killed your son twice. Then he visits you wearing your now dead sister's clothes. Jeez, Nurgle. But yeah, I think we're going to do Ronnie's Dark Moon. And I think we're going to take off Divine Fortification for now. And we'll do... I think we're going to go ahead and just do Loretta's Grape Up. Okay. Thankfully, it's all fiction. Yeah, no joke. Begin Journey 2. Let me make sure on one thing right quick. Let me make sure one thing. And then just making sure how many. Hoping we keep all these. If not, I'm gonna be very, very, very sad. And no, it's fine. We could do those for. We can do those later. I'm not saying that they aren't. I've seen Bale, and his fight does look fun. But at the same time, I think we should leave that for this run. And we'll go ahead and just go, shall we? Yeah, the Curse You Bale. I have heard the Curse You Bale. I've actually heard 2 different versions of the Curse You Bale. I've heard the normal version, and then I've heard like a Japanese lady saying it. I'm like, oh my god. In English, not in Japanese. Alright. Let's go, guys. If you begin to Journey 2, you will not be able to return to the present world of Journey 1. Begin Journey 2. Yep. Exactly. No. It continues.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Alright, we're gonna skip that because we've already seen it. Okay, so we do start all the way back here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is it always... What is it? What would it be? Not that. That. Kill the crab. What crab? I do also have to remember I do have spells. So what? So sorcery scaling, I assume, means that's the way. That's the how they determine what amount of damage they do. Okay. Also, right quick, what kind of spells are we? What kind of spells are we with Ronnie's Dark Moon and such like that? Like, is there any way to boost that damage type? Because I don't really know anything about sorcery. That's why we're going this build also. To try out something new. Completely new. Become true lord of chaos for this run. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get those. We're definitely gonna get those. You can use the carrying spells along with sword spells. They got the specific staff that buffs all the carrying sword. I'll call certain magic. Okay, so oh, this one, right? So would this one be the best one I have? Or would this be would this be better because of sorcerer scaling? How does that work? With what I'm using. Because we're using Loretta's Great Bow, we're using Ronnie's Dark Moon. Though I don't know what type of spells those are, so. For scaling, the best staff is the highest number, but boosting sword sorcery is almost as good. So the carrying glintstone staff is the best for me right now. Is that my understanding? Okay. Understood. I do want to try to up it to its stuff, but we also need to go ahead and change up our build up a little. Not our build, but our ones we use. I could increase the memory slots, that's true, but we don't have a gray set before, so extending, I think shortening the spell time for now would be worth it just because we don't have high dexterity. Are the spells we use sorceries? Because if so, then that's worth it. If not, I don't know. It was off. Jeez, Nurgle. But yeah, I definitely do plan on doing those buffs as well. So, should I raise the potency of sorceries? That's what we're gonna do. We'll just keep some of our damage mitigation. Let's also keep on that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I have that on. I have the icon on, as much as I hate Marika. Since they're the same person. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It would have been nice to have gotten that a hitless run, but that's fine. He didn't deserve. He did everything wrong, okay? Innocent Scion. Innocent my foot. Okay, so we didn't let the game get its way when we defeated it the first time, so we're gonna go ahead and let it go through. Imagine bullying newbies. Exactly. Whee! I also didn't or pay attention to how many runes I have. Me and my homies hate Scion. That's fair. 13,000. I feel like I got more the first time I beat it. But that doesn't sound right. Okay. We could go down the tutorial, but honestly... Nah. Let's give it. Oh wait. Don't chat. Don't riot chat. Lamps on. Lamps on. Lamps on. Don't riot. Nah, I'm not going to bully the soldier. Not this time. I have lamp, guys. There you go. Get comfy. So I want to check something. Okay, we do still have those. Good to know. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Did you explore to right here? Yes, I did. Yes, I have. This is actually when I first encountered the spirit tree, whatever it's called, way down there. One of my first bosses that I ever faced that I actually beat on the same episode. I started trying it. Okay, so that's okay. So the reason I did that is because I wanted to see how I do that. Okay, so real quick, do I have the item still? No. Meaning I have to do a stupid quest. I really rather just actually beat up this dude. I really rather just beat him up. But I'm not gonna, because I want the access to the farming location. He has to stay alive. Sadly.
Oh, yes. Come to the land. Of course, unfortunately, without guy, you are fate. Luckily, me. Are you familiar? You may also act. It will lead, even if it. Grace's guidance to castle, the home of. It's time you to castle if you.
Yeah. I really want to bop him. To be in the blood swamp? Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's the reach there. Okay. That straight into the shield in that. Nope. Okay, that was too early. That was too late. Just so you're aware, Teresa and I have a rivalry. I must defeat every Teresa I see now. Watching you do all the cool optional stuff with this build would be neat. Yeah, it will definitely be interesting. That was certain. Definitely got beat up a little bit there, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Considering I'm going for almost first time using a dodge build, yeah, we could say it's not bad. I did it right there. Could have done better. Could have done a lot worse though. Okay. Let's get our Site of Grace here. Let's rest. Let's talk to him, shall we?
You're a tarnished, but I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Carly.
Alright, we don't need to buy that. But we will go in and buy the cracked pots because I didn't buy them from last time. So. What is this one? Just a regular torch? Just a regular torch.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Dankeschön. Right. Now, I can't. Oh wait, I can. Interesting. I'm pretty sad though. I won't get into it and let find his what? Oh, it's People Stone. Oh, People Stone. I misread that a couple times only. Alright. Go to this great site, rest on it, so we can get a specific maiden to join us. Now, as far as what ending we want to go this time,
Have you heard?
I think we're going to go Fia's ending. I think.
They served you.
I'm not 100% sold yet.
You need own to the foot of the earth. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes.
Yes, we will grab Bach, don't worry.
Ah, Torrent has treated him with.
So she doesn't give us the thing because we already have Torrent. But that's fine. Okay, and now let's go ahead. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have our gray sites anymore, but that's fair. Okay, so let's go back to where Kale is because now we have to meet Ronnie.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee, Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
So I didn't even know you could do this, and I did this first playthrough. I knew that you could do this sort of, but I didn't realize you could do it in New Game Plus. But then again, I haven't done New Game Plus, so to be fair. Actually, let's go ahead and go to the gate. We'll go to gate front, and we'll go south. We'll go southeast a bit. Hit that thing up right there. But we're gonna go around so we don't draw everyone's attention. But what we're going to do is we're gonna go beat the Midnight Reaper. Or the Night Cavalry, that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm thinking something else. Don't have to look. In case you do care enough, it's just literally Persona 5 I'm thinking of right now. I'm thinking of the Reaper. Why? Don't ask.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there. What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree.
Morgoth's
You were
Goon
just
Squad.
breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Sorry.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
I was trying to get the audio adjusted, but
If you can
I didn't like the
afford to
angle.
wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I mean, he's a rat man, so yeah. Oh, whoops. Well, I was trying to draw your attention right away, but whatever. Trade there, nonetheless. To be fair, the thing I have is considered magic damage. So that's why we wouldn't mind having like Ronnie's moon on it. That's also why we went mostly intelligence. Ow. Okay, there's a... Oh, wait, whoops. Crap. I thought it was a little closer than that. Yeah. Bah. Best part about the moon and sword combo is they inflict frost, slows enemies down, and does damage. Yeah, it's quite nice. Definitely taking way more damage than I usually do, but that's to be expected. Be fair, that's to be expected. I am liking how this build feels though. It's a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not counterintuitive, but it's looking it's definitely feeling very nice. I just have to be a little more careful about my trades. But yeah, okay, so let's also go back over the build right quick a little bit, because it's B in intelligence and D in strength and dexterity. So the biggest reason why we're going back over it is we're just kind of looking at what our stats, what stat does what. So honestly, leveling strength or dexterity is perfectly fine, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to level dexterity next to increase our spell speed. Because if I remember right, that's a thing. If you ever do find yourself wanting a shield, there's some good magic shields we can grab you. We have a few, but I don't have a whole lot of them. Like we have some smaller shields, and then we have some medium-sized shields. Like we have the Carrionite shield, so I could go more Carrionite. But essentially, yeah. Okay, so let me see. Go. What to do? What to do? I don't know. What do you guys suggest? Do you think we should just go ahead and beat him up, Margit? I'm feeling some revenge. Do I even wait, hold on. Do I have the item? Oops. I'm gonna have to do. Sorry. Do I still have the Margit seal item, or does that take it away? Nope, I still have it. Revenge it is. Let's go get some revenge on Margit. Or at least try to. I still have my spirit for jellyfish, so. To be fair, I hate Margit. I've always hated Margit. I respect him a little bit, but I hate him at the same time. Okay, so also, do golden seeds do anything anymore now that I have max flask? I do not like doing that to puppies. I am sorry, puppies.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. Visit now, you can see the rays upon the cliff. A demi, if the ray and the Elden ring, as an ally, pray to face
I have 14 at the moment. So I think I have reached it, but
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought. Only to have their arms taken. Did you know? It's quite a lark. You're all on your own and heading to enticed. Well, that meant I don't have. It's scary. I want to. I'm nothing.
she's scared of getting. She says she's scared of being grafted, but at the same time, like you not being grafted makes a lot. Not wanting to be grafted makes a lot of sense.
It was a pleasure to see. Oh, can you pass on a message? Tell them I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
I remember right. This is a stone key right here. Yeah, stone sword key. But yeah, I am at max strengths. I just need one more plus, and I have max. Why are they treating that as new? What? Guess I didn't have them. Okay, sure. All right, Mario, you jerk. I will not summon I will not summon here, but I will summon my jellyfish. I'm allowed to have my jellyfish. I'm allowed to have aura.
Foul tarnished.
We'll allow this play. You know what? Why not?
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
A guy up, yep.
Passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Not hitless, but whatever. We got our revenge.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Uh-huh. How about that?
That's right. There's actually a great site right here. Alright, let's rest at the great site. Oh, yep, she does.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Let it go.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Now we go to the round table. And we can't go see the two fingers. Not yet.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet
Just notice his staff.
Keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet. She's a servant to my. She's been my. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her. Honestly.
Wait, why is Gideon considered such a bad person? I legitimately do not know. Just to say we did it. Oh, wait, right. There's items in it. You know what? We're going to save that for later. We're going to save that for later. Right. Now go ahead and message me on how he is. Oh, Gideon's a douche, because I never understood how he was. Okay, wait. There we go. I just saw it now. He loves her after the best friend's woman. Got a crippled woman's dog. Look. Dude, what the hell? What the hell, Gideon? What in the actual hell, Gideon? Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and end this episode here. For now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to say we are going to continue on this journey. We are going to be in a new game plus journey now. The point of this journey is to do everything we can but we are not going to go for the Frenzy Flame ending, by the way. That will be its own thing, but for now, it will be something super special on its own. Probably be its own new campaign, honestly. Probably be something I just like completely avoid, like Ronnie and whatnot. But as long as my character knows about Ronnie, which this character does know Ronnie, then there's no way I would go Frenzy Flame for this guy. But the probable choice right now is I'm going Fia's ending for this character. But there is a choice. There is a chance I just stick with Ronnie, plain and simple, for character purposes, for like the character, because the character is a Ronnie simp essentially. Like in my mind, this character is a Ronnie simp. So there is a chance we go for the Ronnie ending. I don't know, but for now, at the very least, we are going to look into going and doing everything in the game that the game actually has to offer. We will try to do everything. I will have a guide up and stuff like that to make sure that we do that. So yeah. But with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you for joining me in the gaming den. Thanks for watching. We will be streaming tomorrow again. It will be continuing on our New Game Plus adventure. So be ready for more adventure. I will have a guide because this is no longer first time playthrough. So if you have guides that are good, that are a good place to look up, by all means send them to me. All right, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna read the chat off the stream.